here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into open space. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's first and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Linebacker shifting around now. The sure hands. It's Knight. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. Tackle made after a big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Takes a shot at the end zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Touchdown, SMU. They couldn't stop him there.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Bell. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. He gets loose. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Let's see if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So on 3rd and inches, they try to throw for it, and it backfires. You have to question that call, perhaps.
Anything on the ground, a quarterback sneak, an easy inside run would have gotten this first down. It's clear that they made a wrong decision. They rolled the dice, and man, does it backfire.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll try to run it with the option. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick completion to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
At the 16-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
The Huskers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The back's got it. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throwing off play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a... Brett, and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9.
Let's make some noise. It's fourth down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's caught. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Back to pass. It's Gardner. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Taking a deep shot here to the right. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. They connect for 6.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Bell. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Chewing clock with the running game. Some hard running there through a tackle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Booth. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Defense is coming after him. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this 2-point conversion to make it a 1-score game. And the wideout goes in motion, and he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Toss play to the outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here.